if that's the case. All right. But let's move on to the men's Royal Rumble. Of course, everyone has been vying for a spot, saying that they're winning. CM Punk's recent return has impacted the shuffle in WWE. Cody Rhodes, of course, needs to finish his story. Drew McIntyre needs to finish his story. Apparently, that's the thing that's happening right now in wrestling. Everyone needs to finish their story.
R-Truth needs to finish that story.
R-Truth.
Yeah. I've been saying, what's up? He's going to sell enough T-shirts to get into the main event of WrestleMania.
Yes.
But
I actually do want that shirt. I'm not going to lie.
I already ordered it. I
want that shirt. That shirt is dope. But in terms of, I've been saying this leading up to this. On the Raw side, we have a lot more of the Royal Rumble talk than the SmackDown side because 3 of the main prominent roles on SmackDown are in the main event facing Roman Reigns. So that eliminates a lot of the SmackDown guys out of it and has a smoke focusing on the Raw side of things. But who do you guys have coming out in this? There's CM Punk, there's Drew McIntyre, there's Damian Priest, there's Cody Rhodes.
All right, you guys mind if I go on this one first?
Yeah,
because I've been thinking about this since the Netflix announcement. I've been thinking about this for the last 2 days, and I'm gonna bring up a couple of points. Number one, the fact that they advertised this face-to-face between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk before the Rumble, I think that plays a tremendous role on the finish because there's 2 polarizing stars right now, 2 of their top talents. Why would you not want to save that first face-to-face, that first confrontation actually in the Rumble? Mm-hmm. Because think of the pop of the crowd because when you think about it, as far as favorites for the Rumble go, I mean Cody and CM Punk are at the top of everybody's list. So why not save that for the Rumble? The fact that they used it on Monday Night Raw, that plays a role. And then a second point I want to bring up, and I actually realized this when I was have you guys seen the commercial for WWE 2K24?
Yes.
And how they're pretty much basing the whole game around Cody and finishing the story. It kind of made me think. Finishing the story doesn't mean beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the title. Finishing the story means winning the title that his father never won, which was stated in that first promo he cut when he came back. Mm-hmm. So therefore, he doesn't need to necessarily beat Roman at WrestleMania to finish the story. He just needs to win the title. So that doesn't necessarily need to happen at WrestleMania.
Wait.
So therefore, talk about finishing the story. So therefore, with everything that's been going on, now my heart wants to say Cody Rhodes because it is the better story. But now I gotta look at WWE's track record. Do they value the better story? Or making more money, and they've always chosen money no matter who's in charge. So therefore, The Rock is entering the Rumble at number 30, and he's winning the Royal Rumble to main event WrestleMania. I'm the one predicting it. I'm putting it out there, just like Daniel's putting himself on the limb with Jade Cargill. I'm putting myself on the limb with The Rock. The Rock is going to win this world. Is going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm putting it out there now.
All right, I'm gonna go next. So
yeah,
we already know who I'm gonna pick. That's Mr. the best in the world, of course. He's gonna win the Royal Rumble. There's no and ifs or buts. That was already given the minute he debuted back to WWE. Everybody knew it's signed, sealed, and delivered. He's going to WrestleMania to main event night 1 because I wanted him to beat Roman, of course, but Daniel.
Why wouldn't he do that? He's supposed to be the best in the world. He should be on night 2.
Yeah, no, of course, but just to piss Daniel off, I wish he was on night 2 beating Roman, but that's not happening. So he's winning the Royal Rumble. It's going to be Cody and him, final 2, and he eliminates Cody. He goes on to win the Royal Rumble, and it all depends on Seth. For me, I think Seth is the key. Seth is the big key. If Seth can go, depending on what they give him, because I'm pretty sure he's going to have an update. They're going to have an update by Saturday for Seth, internally, like not for us or anybody, but like internally. Whatever happens to Seth, then I think they'll change the plans. But for right now, I'm going to be 1-0 in this one. My pick is pretty good. CM Punk is going to win the Rumble. Lewis,
Go ahead, Lewis.
go with me, brother. Join the dark side. Join the dark side. Come on.
Okay, and you know what's funny? And like you just touched on it because Punk was my initial pick.
Oh God.
But and like you said, Seth is the key. And it's not that it sucks that it happened, but they did this whole Cody Punk promo, and now with the reports of Cody's not wrestling main event, they're not finishing his story. We got all the Rock stuff. I don't want the Rock in the Rumble.
Me neither.
I'd rather have like a stare down or something, with Roman or something. But I'm torn. I've been saying the longest time Cody is not. Hold on.
We don't know. I'm just saying the thing is we don't know what's main eventing the pay per view. Is it Roman's match main eventing the pay per view, or is it the Royal Rumble?
See, that's another thing.
It's probably the Rumble. Most likely the Rumble.
It should be the Rumble.
Because if Roman main events, that changes everything.
Yeah.
What if they did the men's Royal Rumble first?
No,
I said that last time. You were like, no.
They can't start it with the men's Royal. It has to be the women's Royal Rumble has to kick off the show this year.
Yeah,
and screw everybody up.
No.
Yeah,
I think the Rumble's the last main. That's the main event. The Rumble. It has to be. Mm-hmm. It's been like that for every single Rumble. Don't change it for Roman Reigns, Daniel. It's not happening.
They've had a couple matches that weren't, because I vividly remember I think Undertaker and Kurt Angle were the last match.
At the Rumble?
There's a couple of ones that
the
Rumble hasn't main evented the event. It hasn't been like that all the time. So it has happened.
But that was when Vince had it. Vince.
But Lewis, go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off, but I'm just saying it just depends on who's the main event.
Like I was gonna say when I was really interrupted. I know Cody's not winning the Rumble again. He's not getting a back-to-back Rumble wins. I've been saying it, preaching it for an entire year. He's not getting it. I want him to finish the story. But he's not getting another Rumble.
You don't. No,
yes,
you don't.
Yes, I do.
Heart, you don't want him to finish the story.
I was one of
this
you can't say that because I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him to beat Roman last year. We all were. And you know
Daniel,
how we were all.
And you left him at WrestleMania. That's what you did. You left his story at WrestleMania.
No, I didn't.
You buried it in the center.
No, I didn't. All I said was
weren't you the first person to mention The Rock on this show?
The entire year. He's gonna win the Rumble. He's gonna win the Rumble again. He has to do it again. He has to finish the story. But there's no other way he can finish the story, really.
And destroyed any chance of his story. You did that. It's your fault. No. It's your fault.
No,
you did it.
Stop projecting, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's your fault if he doesn't. It's your fault.
No.
I'm
gonna go a different route just because of this person and their track record, and just because they've been an amazing performer. I'm gonna just go Gunther.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna pick Gunther. I said,
safe.
If the Rollins injury didn't happen, I was easily gonna go Punk. I'm like, Punk has to face Rollins. I'm like that would, but you got the promo, the injury, that throws things up in the air. It's too uncertain, so I don't know. I'm not saying it's a safe bet, but Gunther has been freaking killing it. So why not give the man his due? I guess, or surprise everybody. I don't know.
Okay, Daniel. Before you go, let me ask everyone a question. Are things, as far as Cody Rhodes go, are things to the point where if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, it's going to be treated similarly to what happened to Daniel Bryan those 2 years in 14 and 15, where the fans are just going to turn on the Rumble entirely if he doesn't, or turn on entirely if he doesn't win.
I would say this. I do feel like there's enough players involved where people are going to be fine with everything. If CM Punk wins, no one's going to be surprised at that point in time, because if The Rock comes out and wins, no one's going to be surprised because he's made an appearance. He's shown his face. He's mentioned Roman Reigns. That's in play. The two. Gunther has made a prominent stand on Raw over the past year, and especially his performance last year in the Royal Rumble. He's pretty much can also win as well. But for me, I'm going to go Cody Rhodes. Brian said one thing. He said he doesn't have to. He has to win the title his father never won. He has to win the title his father never won. The World Championship just came out last year. He hasn't been gunning for that title. That's the one thing I'm saying. He has not been gunning for that title. He has been gunning for the top title.
Exactly.
Essentially, the WWF title, which is not WWF anymore, the WWE Undisputed title is the title his father never. That's the lineage. Everything about it, Cody Rhodes has been lineage. Dusty Rhodes has been mentioned. He has everything has been lineage according to Cody Rhodes. That has been the storyline. CM Punk has mentioned Dusty Rhodes. Everyone has mentioned Dusty Rhodes. When he talked to Paul Heyman a couple months ago, he mentioned Dusty Rhodes. Everything about Cody Rhodes has been leading up to facing Roman for that title. That's that. Cody has to win. CM Punk just came back, and CM Punk winning would be awesome. Not going to lie about that. CM Punk coming back, winning the Rumble from 2014, his last appearance in the Royal Rumble, that would be dope if he won it. That would be dope because it's I'm just telling the truth. I'm being straight up right now. It would be dope.
All right, Danny, let me ask you a question. Sorry to cut you off. Has Cody Rhodes verbally said, I need to win the title at WrestleMania, or has he verbally said, I need to win the title to finish the story?
So that means he can lose? He's supposed
I'm just saying. He didn't say, he hasn't verbally said, I need to win this title at WrestleMania in order to finish my story. No.
I'm sorry. If that's the case, then screw the story.
No. Why?
What is the point?
He could win it at SummerSlam.
It's the same thing I've been saying.
No, I get what he's saying.
It's the same thing.
It's gonna mean so much more to win it.
It means more at WrestleMania, but that's not. But he's not.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing I said about Drew McIntyre. It's the same thing I said about Drew McIntyre. First of all, he already lost at WrestleMania 39. That's the one. You gotta redeem yourself. You can't do that you got to do it at WrestleMania. That's what you've been gunning for. I'm sorry. Did we forget that he had a face-off with Roman Reigns when he went to SmackDown? Hasn't he been going back and forth with Nick Aldis and stuff like that? What is the point of that? If you're going to lose at the Royal Rumble, nah, we don't want to see the story anymore because there's going to be so many other players in play by the time you circle back. We don't want to see you.
He's going to get himself into the triple threat with Roman and Rock. There we go. Because he can do that. Because he can go to Nick Aldis, right? The man can walk over to SmackDown whenever he wants. He can bring people over. He has those EVP skills. He can do whatever he wants.
I just want to say forever. He doesn't need the Rumble. I just want to say for the record, whoever the Dirt Sheet reporters are, whoever it was that announced that they were going in that direction needs to shut the fuck up right now because nobody wants to see that shit at all. No, we do not want to see a triple threat with Cody, Rock, and Roman.
Why not?
It has to be Roman has to be in a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. No triple threat, no fatal four-way. It has to be one-on-one. That's mandatory.
Again, as I said, I said this before. I've been saying this all year. If The Rock is in the Royal Rumble, if CM Punk is in the Royal Rumble, they're only stacking the deck so Cody Rhodes can beat them. That's it. That is the story. That is how the story has to happen. He has to eliminate those guys.
No, he's not going to be Austin 2.0 here. Austin is the only one.
That is fine. I'm sorry. Who else, out of everybody here, who else deserves it? Nobody else deserves it. As much as...
Does he deserve it though?
He's had like one match since he's been back that isn't televised.
He deserves it.
I will say this much though. I'm picking Rock to win it. But if Cody and Rock are the last two,
Cody has to eliminate him.
I mean, because
I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say
the last two.
I'm just gonna say they threw a chicken in the ring at WrestleMania after Cody Rhodes lost. They threw a chicken in the ring. They cannot have that man sit there and lose at the Royal Rumble and especially get tossed out by The Rock and then sit there and be like, oh, we care about your story. We can't care about your story. As I said before, if he turns heel, he has to be like Homelander off The Boys. He can't sit there and continue to be a babyface. We have no investment in you. You can't continue your story. You can't.
You can.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna win it at SummerSlam?
No, he can't. Remember, he still can win the title. This is where you're getting off track, D. It's just that
I'm sorry.
He doesn't have to win the Rumble.
I'm sorry.
I get what Dan's saying. He had the biggest loss at WrestleMania, so the only redemption he fully deserves.
What I'm saying also about that is that CM Punk doesn't need the Rumble in order to go to WrestleMania to face Seth Rollins.
Of course not. But remember, there's two ways to get to the Mania, to the main event Mania. You got the Rumble and you got the Elimination Chamber. So
I'm not putting Cody Rhodes in the Elimination Chamber.
Why not?
John, I will admit, Daniel has been adamant about Cody Rhodes in the Elimination Chamber for a year now. I'll give him that. He's been adamant.
We cannot. Again,
how many chamber matches has Cody been in?
Yeah, none.
He's probably been in one.
One?
No,
I don't think
he was in one. I remember.
I think it was with Legacy. I think it was with Legacy.
It wasn't that. It was actually. Do you guys remember that Elimination Chamber that Santino was in, where he was in the?
He almost won. Yeah, with the Cobra.
Cody Rhodes was in that one. I remember that.
Yeah, he almost beat Daniel Bryan with it, right?
Santino almost beat Daniel Bryan. I remember that.
God.
I see Cody being in a chamber match just because it's a chamber match.
And I'm telling you, the chamber match brings prestige. There's so many people. Shawn Michaels won his first heavyweight championship.
The Elimination Chamber in 2002 brought prestige. This thing here that they have, this little playpen where it's not as violent. No.
Bring the steel grates back and everything.
It's fucking people up.
we never got into that. Now, if you've noticed, blood is everywhere. You see blood everywhere.
I understand that part.
So Elimination Chamber, they can make it gruesome like they did last time. Well, the previous years before PG Super Cena came through, but
Cody Rhodes has to win the Royal Rumble, man.
No, he's gonna win Elimination Chamber. Don't worry.
I don't get this is what I'm saying. I've been agreeing about finishing the story. I'm just like, he doesn't need the
Rumble. Yes, he doesn't need the Rumble.
Okay, so let's say this. So
he had it last year.
So let's say this.
Exactly.
He can win it again.
No. It's bad. It's too predictable.
I said it the minute that he was saying this. I'm like, it's too obvious to give the man back-to-back Rumble wins.
Is it okay? So let me say this: it was obvious last year because they put him in at number fucking 30, and he walked in, and they did all those promos for him. We knew he was winning.
And he did
was winning at that point,
and he did.
I said it before: if he enters 1 through 10, and they put The Rock in there, and they put CM Punk in there, and they put all these heavy hitters in there, and he eliminates them, that's going to add to his story.
Yeah. I'll even shorten it. No, not 1 through 10, 1 through 5. No, it has to be 1 through 5. Nah.
Yeah, he has to go.
It has to be more special than what he did last year. So
he has to go to this. Yeah, I completely agree with that. But I'm going Cody Rhodes, man. He has to finish his story the traditional route. The Elimination Chamber is not traditional. Oh, I lost the Rumble.
But he already had the traditional route and lost.
Wait.
He had the traditional route and lost.
He lost the Rumble, but then he has to get a second chance to get his story again?
Yeah.
Did this not happen with Daniel Bryan? Did this not happen with Daniel Bryan? Did this not happen with Daniel Bryan?
And remember, Roman's not advertised for the Elimination Chamber, so he's not going to have a match.
Exactly, it's going to be for a number 1 contender spot.
Yes, thank you. I'm telling you, Cody Rhodes will win the Elimination Chamber.
This is my last point. CM Punk came back to challenge Seth Rollins for the title. Is that what you're going to tell your kids? That he came to challenge for the secondary title to wrestle on night 1 of a 2-night free extravaganza.
His words. If it's on television, way more.
I'm just saying, CM Punk came back to win the secondary title and not the big one. Is that what y'all are going to say?
No.
He's on Raw. He can't challenge for the other title.
I will say this.
He's a free agent.
John,
he's a free agent. Oh yeah, he did. But the winner of the Royal Rumble gets to pick who they face.
Yeah, he already said he wants Seth. It's gonna
be coming back. I'm just saying again, he's gonna win the Royal Rumble to challenge for the secondary title
because of the story.
Yeah,
because of the beef between them. What are you talking about?
They have to.
I thought he wanted to
Daniel,
be
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
I thought he wanted to be the best in the world.
No. Let me ask you this before you do anything. Would you rather see a CM Punk versus Roman Reigns with no buildup, or which already has like years in the making of buildup of Seth Rollins?
They have 3 months to get to the WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman is the long-term booking. What happened to old school booking?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
You want to know whose story has been longer? You want to know whose story has been longer? Cody Rhodes trying to win the title his father never won. And that happened when he exited WWE X amount of years ago. That is a long-term booking. That is a story. And again, I'm just saying, CM Punk is coming back to be secondary best in the world. He doesn't need the Rumble. Why do you have that choice in your hand and you're challenging Seth Rollins? He's not undisputed. He doesn't have the longest reign.
All right, so clearly we all picked someone different for this men's Royal Rumble. Hence why this men's Royal Rumble is going to be the most. There's going to be when we all watch this together on Saturday. There's going to be a lot of emotion in Lewis's house when we watch that men's Royal Rumble.
I'm just saying in general.
Oh yeah.
I think this is the first time in a long time where all of us picked someone completely different. We're not even on the same page for this men's Royal Rumble. So this is going to be interesting.
The only matches we differed on was the Logan and Roman match. John picked Kevin Owens and Randy, right? You picked Randy?
Yeah.
Okay, you picked Randy. We picked Logan and we picked Roman on that match. Brian has Bayley in the women's Royal Rumble. So does Lewis. I have Jade. John has Bianca. Brian has The Rock. I have Cody. Lewis has Gunther, and John has CM Punk. So we all generally picked different people. So we all have different investments in this Royal Rumble on Saturday. Definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be emotional. I have a notebook that I bought that I'm going to write all the list of the wrestlers that come out. I'm going to try to say who gets eliminated in those matches. Probably not going to be the best of keeping up. But when it happens and we do our live reactions, it's going to be hell. Because somebody is going to get their heart ripped out multiple times. Multiple times people are going to get
someone might cry on this podcast.
Yep.
Not me.
It's going to be Daniel.
If Cody Rhodes, I'm saying it right now. If Cody Rhodes does not win the Royal Rumble, you can mark it right now. 1 hour, 58 minutes, 50 seconds. If Cody Rhodes does not win the Royal Rumble, I'm going to AEW.
He said full time.
You sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? I just watched this last episode of Collision. I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah, he don't want to do that. He don't want to do that.
Daniel Daly.
No, go to TNA. They're starting new. They're building up.
I'll go to a different. Go to
TNA.
Nick Nemeth.
Become a fan of Ash by Elegance.
Nick Nemeth.
Nick Nemeth.
Tony Storm 2.0 is down there too.
Pretty much.
Come on, did she come out with a vignette or did she have like a promo segment yet?
I haven't
seen if it's a Tony Storm ripoff or not.
Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be that. It's got to be because it's like, why did you come back as that? And TNA, as I said before, for her character, for TNA, it's like I thought you guys would have done her better because she's a star coming down to you guys. Well, a WWE person coming down to you guys. Figured you would have treated her better in that than sending her up with that. But going to be interesting on Saturday. Can't wait. Shit, man. It's going to be crazy. Royal Rumble, one of the best Royal Rumbles, anticipated Royal Rumbles, I should say that. And there's only 4 matches on the card, so I'm like, these Royal Rumble well, Roman's going to get a 30-plus minute match. Probably. And the Royal Rumbles are probably going to be long, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays
out. Piece, yeah.
But that will do it for this episode 49. John, thank you for joining us as always. Thank you for adding CM Punk appeal to the show in different perspective. It's going to be interesting, and I know we're going to give each other hell depending on who wins at the Rumble.
I'll be here for the next episode.
It's going to be awesome. So thank you guys for always joining me. And
the recap's going to be a doozy.
So the live stream will be on Saturday. I will set that up and put details out there. Probably the Royal Rumble probably starts at 8, but I'll probably send out all the information there. We're going to be doing a live stream. You're going to be seeing our live reactions and probably do a little recap afterwards. So it's going to be great. Can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait for the Royal Rumble. And until next time, guys, thank you guys.
Daniel.